Thanks for tuning into your reading. I hope you guys are doing well. So for today's reading, we're doing sexy messages and love messages from your person. So I'm going to flip-flop it around. Normally I would do the sexy portion over in the extended. So I'm going to do the sexy portion over here and do more of the relationship reading in the extended. Okay, so the links for the extended will be down below. And I do reserve the right to censor any messages or any cards that I feel might offend YouTube. Okay, just putting that out there, but I think you're going to get the gist and it's going to be just fine. So if you're new here, welcome to the channel. I appreciate you guys tuning in. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, thanks for tuning in. So yeah, we do pick a card readings on this channel a couple of times a week, so I invite you new people to please subscribe to the channel and share your stories in the comment section if you feel like sharing. We'd love to hear it. And hit that like button and that bell to receive notifications when I upload my next video. My next video is looking like it's going to be, how do they feel for you, okay? How do they feel for you? Pick a card reading. So this is going to be a general reading for anybody that you have on your mind, romantically speaking. And I'm using the love oracles to pick from. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what those are. The timestamps are down below. You can use random.org to verify or to help you to pick, or you can just, watch all three of the readings, just one of them. It's a general reading, can't resonate for everyone, so just, get into the reading, and if it's not resonating, feel free to choose another reading or visit my playlists of more readings down below, okay? For group one, what you got was Einstein, okay? So, I'll go ahead and read from the cards for you, even though I didn't feel necessarily that the messages were like the main focus of the cards when they come out. But here, for Einstein, it says, objects in the mirror are closer than they appear. The distance between two objects is always relative. The simplest things are sometimes the most complex, okay? That is for group one. For group two, we have Hugh Hefner. Make every night a one-night stand. Long-term relationships are great. Have as many as you can. Surround yourself with young partners to stay fit. And for group three, we have Lord Byron. Be mad, bad, and dangerous to know. Love will find a way through paths where wolves fear to prey. Friendship is love without his wings. I'll give you crystals to help you out. Use the peacock ore for Hugh for obvious reasons. Okay. The red jasper for Lord Byron. And, oh my gosh, something happened. Oh, nothing happened, I don't think. Sorry, guys. This is just cut glass that I happen to really, really like, and I have it infused with good juju, good energy. That is for Einstein. So pause the video if you need more time. Again, timestamps are down below. And so I hope you guys benefit from the reading. Again, thank you for tuning in. In the first part, we're going to do the love message. Well, you just saw the love oracles, but then I'm going to use the tarot of sexual magic to hear what this person wants to say to you sexually, as well as the sexy messages from Shamanic Peacemaker, because somebody asked, and so that's the maker of those cards, the sexy messages deck. That's what I call them. That's not the official name. We'll also get some cards from the True Love Confessions deck before taking it to the extended, where we'll get more tarot cards. We'll get the big colored cards, my small colored cards. We'll get messages from several other cards that you've seen on my channel before, as well as advice from the Moonology deck and the Island Time Wellness on how to manifest this person in the kind of relationship that you're wanting. So as always, just take what resonates and forget what doesn't, and we're going to get started with group one. Welcome, group one. Thanks for tuning into your reading. I hope you guys are doing well. So today I've decided to do sexy messages again, because the last time I used that deck, it got a good response. But again, I will reserve the right to censor anything that I feel like is not appropriate for YouTube. But go ahead and think about your person, your love interest, the one who's on your mind. Sort of think about any sexual questions or anything like that you might have. But we'll see what's going to come out for you. For the strongest collective energy of everyone who has chosen group one spirit, what sexy messages does their person have for them, please? For group one, what sexy messages does their person have for them? We've got the Wheel of Fortune. Nope. Oh. Excuse me. We've got the Ten of Swords, and the Three of Wands, okay? And at the back of the deck, we have the Four of Wands. So reverse cowgirl on the swing set, Four of Wands, twin flame soulmate type energy. We've got the Knave of Pentacles. We've got the Five of Pentacles, earth sign energy. And we've got cards flying out, so I'll just take the Nine of Wands. Wands, clarifying wands. So it looks like, you know, your person is talking about the past. They're talking about maybe this was an on again, off again type relationship. This person, I'm getting the vibe that somebody here was cold in this connection that contributed to the on again, off again in the past here. And so perhaps you guys would like to drink and then hook up afterwards. You can see he is pouring a drink into her mouth there. There's this energy of, you know, somebody being like sexy and mysterious, a little bit non-committal, somebody that has an eye for beauty. Maybe you're quite beautiful, or your person feels like you are quite handsome. They're quite attracted to that. Knave of Pentacles, it's like that prince energy. It's like somebody that, you know, is sexy and is like attracted to the arts, like things that are aesthetically pleasing, including people. So some of you are really quite attractive and sensual, or your person is saying that, especially in the past, okay, because this is more past energy, although, you know, that could even resonate for the future. But I do see some sort of change, you know, in the past. Those old desires are still present, but I feel like this person sort of learned along the ups and downs in this connection, and in your sexual connection, and per your chemistry, some things about their strategy. And so I feel like they were just going with the flow in the past and trying to, you know, do whatever they could do to arouse you, to be aroused by you. It's like anytime this person was cold towards you or you were cold towards them, then with this off again, on again sort of up and down energy, I think this helped your person get excited for the other kind of up and down, right? It's like that's kind of what turned this person on in the past, a little bit of drama. You know, maybe they wouldn't say that, maybe you didn't like it, but on again, off again type stuff, just like stoked the flames, absence makes the heart grow fonder kind of thing. And I do feel like, though, you guys could have got it on quite a bit, okay? So this is especially true for those who have been intimate with this person, been physical with this person. Maybe you still do. It's a very passionate energy I'm picking up on, where you guys do get it on quite a bit, or you did. You've done it a lot of times for some of you with that Jupiter energy of the Wheel of Fortune. Jupiter is big. It's the biggest planet in the cosmos, so in our solar system. So it means a lot, literally. And I feel like you guys did it a lot and enjoyed it quite a bit. Unfortunately, it looks like, you know, it did end up coming to an end here with that Ten of Swords. Or at the very least, you know, there has been some mental anguish. Your person is talking about mental anguish and wanting to transform that anguish, right? Maybe some of you, you know, took your pain or are in the process of taking your pain or any hurt that occurred in this connection, and you have turned it into power, like, you know, Queen of Swords type energy. So, I think maybe, you know, you stopped dealing with this person, or you're presently not being physical with them. Some of you could have cut that part of it off. It's a general reading, flip it around if it's vice versa, but I am getting that with that Ten of Swords. It's an undeniable energy of, you know, cutting somebody off because of the pain that they're causing you. And in the background, you can see there's a couple outside of her window that are doing it, and here she is sad and alone. So there is that energy, like maybe, you know, this was a third-party situation, or just there's been a lack of commitment here. With that Five of Pentacles, your person is talking about, you know, emotional loss, but also, you know, it's a little bit different in this deck because they're embracing, they're hiding behind pillars together. and they're embracing, making beautiful music together, kissing. This person is saying, like, regardless of the pain that's been caused in the situation, regardless of anything, any obstacles to the connection, any outside interference or anything like that, that they want to, you know, end this painful cycle, transform and change something here. Okay? So this person, they still have ideals for this connection. It's a very romantic card. And so with this person and the pain that they caused you, it's like they're still like dreaming about embracing you, still desiring you. Maybe they still are kissing and embracing you, okay? Maybe all of this pain stuff was in the past and you have had a transformation and this connection has undergone a positive change for the better here, okay? So just take what resonates. But at the very least, this is a card, you know, of completion in this deck. And this person is saying that the intimacy and the closeness between the two of you is very sensual and nice, and it's almost like ideal, like you're almost like the ideal physical partner for them, you know. So, and it's like this person is saying that they're willing to change the world around them and change their ways or anything that caused interference or pain in order to have you, because you complete them. So it's quite romantic, like I said. And then we've got the Three of Wands here. And the Three of Wands is about expanding the connection. So we're going from what might have been a very sexual or strictly sexual relationship in the past, where both of you were seeing other people, or your person was, somebody got hurt as a result of that. But you guys really did enjoy getting physical with one another. You know, you did enjoy the SeX, you do enjoy embracing and kissing. And due to, you know, changes, we've got, you know, hope for an expansion in the connection with the Three of Wands, which talks about you both putting effort into the connection and waiting for it to change, or rather it has changed because of efforts put into the connection, or it's in the process of doing that. So it's going from more of sort of just like a lusty thing to a romantic thing. As you can see, both of these cards are very romantic looking. And 5 plus 3, you know, that's 8. And 8 is a number of serenity, but it is also a number of limitations, setting boundaries. And if those boundaries are adhered to, success can grow from that. It's also about giving something or someone recognition. So your person is talking about giving you recognition, and they're also talking about kissing you. They just like to kiss you. We can see that from the cards here, that this person misses your kisses, okay? If you're not kissing them presently, like if you guys aren't dealing with one another or being intimate or physical, one of the things that they really miss above all else is the kissing, okay? That's like a big thing for this person. They crave you, they desire you, they miss that. It was like, I'm getting that scene from Pretty Woman where she tells him that she doesn't kiss because it's too intimate, and he says the same thing.
But I don't kiss on the mouth.
Neither do I.
Which kind of seems interesting, right? Because she's a prostitute, so, I mean, she's doing everything else in the world. Why would kissing be too intimate? Why would that be off limits? Why would that be considered, you know, more intimate than everything else she's doing? It's because it is. It's like a language, it's a dance, it's a communication between two people. It creates understanding of one another's hearts and minds, and where you guys feel and where you guys are at with one another. It's very, very intimate. So I think that's part of, you know, what your person is missing, is that intimacy, and why they like your kisses so much, okay? So I think this person feels like, you know, just like having that again with you. And it's like, because of some change here that's occurring in the connection, maybe you guys are recently back in contact, but either way, this person feels like, you know, maybe for a time that they thought that they didn't miss it as much as they do, and now they realize differently that they do miss your kisses, they do miss your embrace, okay? Yeah, that somebody is starting to wake up to the fact that they have been being defensive where it's not necessary, and Like maybe you both have sort of discovered this. So this your person is saying like they want to make up with you. See how she's sitting on his lap and she's embracing him. He has kind of an unsure look on his face, like they're talking it out. Your person is wanting to be caressed by you. They really like it when you run your hands through their hair, rub their shoulders or their neck, just like she's doing on the card. And even though there's like a farmer in the background and there's like stuff going on around them, this goes along with that 5 when we talk about them wanting to change their world, or they have changed their world in order to accommodate your guys' love and affection for one another and make the world more hospitable to this connection. Because you guys are focusing in, or will be focusing in, on one another is what your person's saying. So if they didn't give you the recognition that you wanted, you know, in the past, then they're going to give it to you going forward. Okay, Wands is passionate energy. So this person has a lot of passion for you. And they understand, you know, that maybe the connection is on hold at present, you know, due to there being doubts because of the past or because of the hurt that it has occurred in the connection. They definitely want to work things out with you sooner rather than later, though, and resolve your differences, because they can't imagine going on, you know, forever without you. They can't imagine never being physical with you again. They can't imagine never talking to you, kissing you, or holding you again. This could be your twin flame soulmate with that 4 of Wands energy. So this person, like underneath it all, yes, they do have a passion for you, but they have a desire to have something stable with you as well. Something consistent with you, which is different from that Wheel of Fortune. They know it's going to take work, and maybe this connection is in stagnation now. They're wanting to work it out so you guys can achieve this beautiful 4 of Wands energy. And once you guys work through all of that, your person is saying that they can see you guys playing together, like they're doing it on a swing, that you guys can just be like kids together, take refuge in one another, really, you know, you make this person happy, you make them feel content, you know, at the same time that you make them excited. So it's really about your person wanting harmony in the connection, and they feel like, you know, you guys make each other happy, and that if you can work through your issues and the doubts and the concerns, and if they can show you that they've changed and that they're going to give you the recognition and the stability and consistency that you probably have always wanted, okay, that you guys can get to this fun place where you guys can be lighthearted and just really content and feel safe and happy, you know, in each other's arms, and do these more adventurous sort of positions like we see here. Because this is really the only card that has, you know, an SeX, you know, position on it. It's kind of a fun, adventurous one. They're outside for one thing. A little bit of exhibitionist vibes going on there. They're on a swing, which is another thing. So it's got that kind of like, you know, youthful fun to it. And then it's reverse cowgirl. So it's like, yeah, they know that they need to, you know, get back in your good graces in order to experience, you know, the fun and happiness that sex can bring for the two of you. Okay, they understand that. And that's really what's underlying, you know, the entire reading for this person. Wanting to get back together with you, wanting to reach a happy place with you, and wanting to make you feel safe, and for them to feel safe, and to achieve stability, to have fun, okay? Because usually it takes, you know, people feeling safe before they can let their hair down. And you can see her hair is down. So it takes people needing to feel safe before they can really let their hair down and be uninhibited and free. And this is what your person is talking about, okay? So let's get some messages from the SeXy Messages deck. Somebody asked, these are by Shamanic Peacemakers, so you can Google that, and I believe she sells them on makeplayingcards.com. So for anybody who wants to know. Okay, let's tune in to Group 1's energy, please. If the person had no fear and no filter, what would they like to say to Group 1? Oh, I want to throw all the cards on the floor. If this person had no fear and no filter, what would they like to say to Group 1 about the sexual connection? What sexy messages do they have? Your body is so beautiful, and I wish you could see what I see, okay? So maybe some of you just don't feel like, you know, you are as as sexy or as beautiful, you know, as this person is seeing you as, and they wish that you could see what they see. They wish that you could be as free to be, you know, buck naked outdoors with them. Maybe you're more like these other people on the rest of the cards who all have, you know, at least some clothes on. Most of them are fully dressed. So maybe some of you are the types that like to do it fully dressed, or like to wear like a nightgown when you do it, or anything like that. If you're a man, wear a shirt when you do it because of self, you know, confidence issues or body image issues. This person, just take what resonates though. This person is just saying, like, your body is beautiful. To me, you are the most most beautiful and perfect when you are confident in being yourself. So this person is just wanting you really to be confident in yourself. Okay, they're definitely coming through with that. So they're doubling down on that message of you're beautiful. They think you're beautiful. They think you're perfect. They want you to be more free and confident with them. So they're saying, I'm dreaming of making you wet. Really wanting to lower your inhibitions, but through the relationship, whereas in the past they might have lowered your inhibitions through whining and dining you, or just through drinking or something like that. With this card, they're wanting to you know, lower your inhibitions and make you feel safe. And again, people are most comfortable, you know, climaxes are better and feel better. It's easy to reach those for some people if you do feel safe, and if the relationship is on point. And so I feel like this person is making that point as well. I like to be locked up in those fuzzy handcuffs while you ravish me, and then I will instantly return the favor. Okay, so again, wanting to have fun in the bedroom with you. Okay, wanting to be passionate, have fun. Saying having sex with you is mind-blowing and heart-opening. I love you. Okay, this person is loving you guys. They find it really mind-blowing and heart-opening. Again, this could have started off sexual, and then like the connection was just so good, so intense. I'm hearing pure. There's such pure emotion behind it that you did end up opening this person's heart. They do love you. I will travel just to be close to you. So if you are far away from this person, if that is the reason for any separation especially, but either way, they will travel just to be close to you. So somebody needs to hear that. I love to hear a sexy compliment whispered from your mouth in my ear during sex. And that goes along with this card, Nine of Wands. And she looks like she is leaning into him and talking to him. So this person likes listening to you. They like to hear what you have to say, especially when you're being complimentary. Maybe this person's love language is words of affirmations, or maybe they just like to hear a sexy compliment when you guys are doing it. Okay, so I wanted to try the Love Oracle because I haven't used this deck in a while, so I wanted to see, you know, what further information we can get from your person if they had no fear, no filter. Like, what would they say to you about your guys' sexual connection, as well as just your relationship, your love relationship as well. We've got Einstein here, okay? So I'm getting that this person, I'm really just drawn to the picture, that this person is wanting to, I mean, they're strategizing. They've given this a lot of thought, to say the least, okay? A lot of thought. They've done a lot of thinking around this connection and what it's going to mean to reunite with you, what it's going to mean to get back together with you, to progress the connection, to get over your guys' doubts, to heal any pain from the past, to expand the connection, what it's going to take. And they've also just given you a lot of thought to, you know, what it's like to be with you, missing your kisses, feeling nostalgic about the memories of the past when you were intimate, and also just thinking about the future when you guys are going to do it again. I'm going to get some love messages too before taking it to the extended, and that link will be down below. You fulfill my soul. And let's take things one step at a time. So I feel like your person does feel like at this point, it's important that you take it one step at a time. Keep your clothes on for a while going forward until you guys are both comforting each other enough to be at a place where, you know, you guys can be more in that Four of Wands energy. So I'm getting this person loves your guys' ride or die connection. And at the back of the deck, we've got, I will go through hell for you. So this person, like, whatever the obstacles are, for some it's distance, for others it's been just like, you know, a painful ending between the two of you, or a third party situation or something else. You know, whatever it is, this person's saying that, you know, they're going to travel for you, they're going to go through hell for you. You know, that Five of Pentacles is also a ride or die card, so it's like they still love you, they're willing to change the world, you know, for you, and make the world more hospitable to this connection, more hospitable to your love, because you fulfill their soul and they love you. So that's really beautiful. All right, guys, I'm taking it over to the extended. So I'm doing a little bit of a reversal this week. Instead of doing the non-sexual reading here on YouTube and then going over to extended to finish up with sexual, we're flip-flopping it. We're doing the more you know, sexual part here on YouTube, and then going over to the extended to get just the regular messages, okay, like I normally do on my channel. So follow me over there if you want to hear what else this person would say to you if they had no fear and no filter. And we're going to get advice from Spirit, as well as find out what you can do to manifest the kind of relationship and outcome you want with this person. But if this is where we part ways, guys, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you. Do hit that like button if you liked it, and let me know your story down below if this was your reading and it resonated. I'd love to hear it. Also, thanks to my patrons and those who follow me on Instagram, those who regularly like and comment on my videos. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. And do hit the bell to receive a notification when I upload my next video, so you don't miss it, okay? And what else? Next one's going to be how do they feel for you, unless I get an inspiration for something else. At this time, it's going to be how do they feel for you, though. And so if you'd like a private reading, my contact information is in the description box down below. So I'll talk to you guys next time, taking it to the extended. Welcome, group 2. Clear the energy. Go ahead and think about your person, your love interest, the one that you came to the reading for. Angel spirits and guides for those who have tuned in for group 2. For the strongest collective energy who have chosen group 2. Their person. Sexy messages does their person have for them, please? I'm going to start off with the Tarot of Sexual Magic and see what your person wants to say to you, group 2. Sexually speaking, okay? For everyone who is tuned into group 2. We've got the Seven of Pentacles. We have got the Knave of Cups. We've got the Star. We've got the Hanged Man. Got the Three of Pentacles. And we've got the King of Swords. Strong air sign energy coming through. Libra, Gemini, and especially Aquarius. Back of the deck, we have the Ten of Wands. So the underlying energy for the reading your person is saying is that there have been burdens in the connection. You guys could be in stagnation, no contact, low contact with the Seven of Pentacles, Hanged Man here, stagnation energy. Yeah. This could have been a third-party situation, or a choice needed to be made in love. Maybe somebody chose to go in another direction, or just chose to keep the connection in stagnation with that Lover's card coming out. But what your person is essentially saying with that 10 is that, yeah, in terms of like what sexy messages do they have for you, this person is wanting to show you how strong they are. If they're a masculine, they're wanting to lift you up. They're wanting to, you know, take you powerfully, okay? Demonstrate their power in some way. And they're definitely wanting to, you know, take you like last minute or wherever they can get you. You can see on the card that they're in the bushes. So it's like this person has like 10 wands of passion for you. And this person is just definitely into you, okay? They feel like taking you, and it's like a powerful desire to, you know, to do it basically. And they're also wanting to make sure that you guys are both satisfied, okay? But there is some sort of oppression or, you know, tension or difficult energy, you know, as we associate with the 10 of Wands, and we can see that from, you know, the 7 of Pentacles and the Hanged Man here, okay? 7 of Pentacles is a card of waiting. It's a card of, you know, nurturing what we want to keep and pruning what we need to get rid of. It's a card of, you know, we need to be patient and put in consistent effort to overcome and endure our frustrations in order to harvest a crop, in order to get a reward. So that is the energy that's here with this card, okay? So it looks like the connection, I mean, some of you have been with this person or dealt with this person for a long time, and it's like this connection got tired because maybe it was too much in stagnation. You know, it could have been that, you know, somebody was giving more to the connection than the other, or somebody was giving more in the bedroom than the other, and that was part of why this kind of, you know, petered out or winded down in the past here. And with the Hanged Man, so just take what resonates. With the Hanged Man, in this particular deck, your person is saying that you guys, you know, you guys could have been friends. This could have been friends with benefits, or you were lovers as well as friends, or you never even got to that stage and you're just watching this because you're a horny little devil and you want to know how it would be if you guys did hook up. But I am just getting that this is a card of, it can talk about friendships, platonic relationships, as well as lovers. And what it's saying is that, you know, it was because of your bond that the two of you, you know, dealt with each other for so long, even though things were less than ideal, maybe inside of the bedroom or outside of the bedroom, depending on your circumstances, right? Okay, we've got the positive sun card here. And the Ace of Wands, okay? So your person is saying that they have always felt, you know, optimistic about your chemistry, about, you know, the heat and the passion and the warmth that the two of you experience when you come together, when you fuse, when your bodies come together. This person is somebody that likes to look in your eyes, you know, while they're doing it. This person kind of feels like this connection has been magical, okay? Maybe some of you, an odd few, experienced a pregnancy with this person, or you guys talked about it here with that lady, you know, with her hand on her belly here in the Ace of Wands. Also, this could be a deeper relationship in terms of being soulmates and or twin flames here. This could be also something that the two of you experienced, and it's like a mutual feeling. So this bond is deeper. And so it's like, even though the connection got, you know, tiresome for some reason, the bond was always there. The warmth and the happy feelings and the good feelings have always been there for your person. That's what they're saying, okay? And again, getting that this person likes to look in your eyes when they do it with you, or just look in your eyes when they kiss you. They like to look into your eyes. They like to imagine you guys, especially in the past here, imagine you guys reaching this sort of pinnacle of fusion here with the Sun card, okay? They did have hopes that you guys could reach a level of happiness with one another, okay? A level of a joyful outcome, success in the connection. They perhaps thought that that could happen, you know, through a pregnancy or through a passionate new beginning in the connection. So, you know, that's what I'm getting here with this person. Again, like, you guys could have had a serious relationship with one another, but the bond, regardless of labels you put on it, was definitely there. The bond was definitely there. And this person felt like, you know, you made them feel like surrendering, and maybe you surrendered to them too. And so they always thought that there was something more to this connection. That, again, it's like this person, well, these cards talk about looking into somebody's eyes and seeing yourself looking back. Whether you guys are being intimate, because this is like sexy messages, but it's also love messages, or whether it's just you guys were talking, or you happen to just look into one another's eyes at some point and saw the other one looking back. So at present, your person wants to talk to you about working on this connection. They want to talk to you about building something. They're quite frustrated, not knowing how to get back to a good place with you. You see the ghost of this couple dancing under the moonlight there. But the man in the forefront is quite frustrated, crumpling up his paper. So maybe this person writes you texts or emails, and then they can't hit send. They keep deleting them because they don't feel like they're wording it right. this person does want Three of Pentacles with you, again with the lifting you up, wanting to demonstrate their power, especially if they're a masculine, right? If they're feminine, they're wanting you to demonstrate your power, you to lift them up, you to make them feel safe, because there is an amount of surrender and trust that comes along with allowing somebody to pick you up. It's not just about, you know, it's just not, it's kind of an intimate act in and of itself. So it's an exchange of trust that essentially is at the bottom of what this person wants to say to you. So again, this is a card of warmth, and I already talked about warmth, that warmth that existed between the two of you in the past, especially like, you know, sexually speaking, that is still there for your person. They want to tell you that, and they want to tell you that they want it to be a meaningful relationship. They want to be somebody that you can turn to for warmth and protection. Also, they feel like you are one who provides that warmth and protection to them as well. So it's about balance and cooperation, okay? This person wants to give and take equally with you with that Two of Pentacles. So they could really like your back, your ass. Again, this is this energy of you being like the star, because we've got the star lady here on both cards, and there's a star in the distance on both cards, and this guy is like creeping up behind her, like he wants to just jump her bones, even though he's like in a plain shirt and jeans, and she's like in an evening dress, and he's just like totally entranced by her scent and by her skin, and just the scent of her skin. Something about that coming through too. But it is about your person wanting to engage in equal give and take with you. They're wanting to talk about that. This person could be jealous of, you know, you, or jealous if you're with someone else, okay? Even if you're not with somebody else, if they think you're with somebody else, this is a card of jealousy. So I have to mention that's a card of jealousy. This person definitely feels like that if you're not with somebody else yet, you're going to be with somebody else soon, and then that's going to make them crazy with jealousy. So they just want to communicate with you before that happens. And they don't care how far you guys could live at a distance from one another. They don't care how far away you are. They still want to communicate with you and let you know that they still have warm feelings for you, okay? And they still want to have a meaningful relationship with you, or if they didn't in the past, they do want to talk about having a meaningful relationship, even if they don't just come out and say, yeah, group 2, I want to have a meaningful relationship with you. The underlying meaning or the underlying intention behind the phone call or the text will be to feel you out about having a deeper or more meaningful relationship, like to see how receptive you are towards that or about that, okay? And also because they just love your energy. And they know that they need to be able to give in order to receive. Whereas, you know, if they didn't do that in the past, like I said, somebody, it was unequal in the past. You know, if they didn't do that in the past, they know that they have to do that in the present to be more fair with you. So going forward here, we do have the Star card, and that's clarified, you know, by the King of Swords. So with the Star card in this deck, it does talk about how very attracted this person is to you, and that you know, this person would want to tell you that, you know, that they're attracted to you, let you know that they're attracted to you. Even going into the future, they feel and see that you guys, like, they're going to continue to feel attracted to you. You know, even if you don't end up choosing them, or even if you guys stay casual or anything like that, bottom line, person is attracted to you. They see themselves continuing to be attracted to you into the future. And that feeling of attraction, it comforts them. It makes them feel like the attraction is so strong that no matter what kind of label you guys slap onto this relationship in the future, that they are going to continue to feel like you are a refuge, or you are a comfort to their soul, and that this relationship brings them a certain sense of stability, or a sense of harmony, sense of serenity, I guess. This relationship brings that to this person because of how strongly they feel about you, and because of how strong the attraction is. So, yeah, this person really feels like it's not just attraction, because this card talks about, yeah, it's attraction, it's sexual attraction, you know, sexual chemistry, but it is also about that being not all that it is. So going forward in the future, this person feels like, you know, you guys can explore and feel each other out, and talk, communicate, and see, you know, this person is pretty sure that it's not only about just like sexual attraction or anything like that, that it's about more than that, or that it could be, and that the rest will just take care of itself. So this person feels like if you guys can get together, that the chemistry will take over, and that the rest will take care of itself. And the King of Swords here on the card does sort of concern me a little bit, you know, because you can see it's showing a woman in the background. So it's the king, and he's being emotionally distant. He's still got his clothes on. He's sitting above her. She's undressed, and he's like fondling her breast with his foot. So it's like, what are you even doing, King of Swords? Like, come on, snap out of it.
Snap out of it!
But there is somebody in the background, so maybe this is a third-party situation, and a third party can be another partner, it could be family members, friends, work situation, distance. Just apply it how it resonates. But there's something that makes this King of Swords feel like he has to be distant, and that's coming out on top of, you know, the Stars card. So let's get a clarifying card on that. Knave of Swords. Okay. So your person is coming across as the type of person who is naturally skeptical, naturally discerning, naturally emotionally cool, keeps their emotions under wrap. They do have a strong passion for you. They do want to move towards you physically and emotionally, and they, you know, but they are quite self-interested, a bit forceful, a bit skeptical, and too in their head for my liking, to be honest. But maybe this is what you're into. Okay. This person is like, essentially they're watching you is the main thing that I'm getting here. So because we've got the Watcher card here, and then we've got this woman like watching these two, so I'm feeling drawn to just like focus on her face and the fact that she is watching, right? So we've got two watching individuals on the cards. This person is watching you from a distance. Again, this person could be really into your butt, your back, but this is like a full-blooded male if you're here for a masculine, because they are into the boobies and the butt and all of this wonderful stuff. If you're here for a feminine, yeah, she's very beautiful. There's something quite natural about her. I mean, you could be into all those things about her. What is she into about you? She's into your warmth and your strength, okay? And what you can provide for her in terms of like making her feel protected, okay? She likes the fact of how very attracted that you are to her. And this in turn turns her on as well. So this person definitely is saying that they want to touch you, they want to fondle you, that they feel like this person could actually even be in love with you, but because it's King of Swords energy, they are going to focus more on keeping the relationship a little bit cool, friendly, mind identified, in the sense of focusing on your mental connection or your spiritual connection versus your emotional connection. This person's like, just because I don't show love in the way that you expect me to doesn't mean that I don't love you, okay? And it doesn't mean that I don't show it. So maybe maybe your love language is words of affirmation or touch, and this person's love language is, you know, acts of service or one of the other acts of service or something. But yeah, so this person does feel like there's, you know, going forward, there's some stuff that you guys have to work through. Again, this person really likes to look at you, wants to look at you naked. They're the type of person, because of their jealous tendencies, they're always going to be kind of watching you, wondering like if you're entertaining anybody else, or they're going to be watching others and how others interact with you to make sure that nobody is like trying to interfere in your connection, that there aren't any enemies or rivals. And in this sense, I feel like there is going to be a little tension between the two of you, but this just comes with the package with this person, because this is just who they are. They're kind of listening to their ego too much, a little bit skeptical naturally, and so they're going to be kind of on guard, protecting their territory, so to speak. But again, they're not going to be overly demonstrative about this, right? It's kind of like they're going to be more reserved in how they express this. But if you're tuned into their energy, you're going to be able to pick up what they're doing and know why they're doing it, and when they're getting jealous and things like that. And so this person just like, it's still, I mean, it's not going to affect the passion that this person has for you, because this person's going to continue to have passion for you no matter what. So if there are other people that are going to potentially, and your person's saying that it's likely that there are outside influences in the forms of other people or outside interference of some kind that will probably try to mess with this connection going forward. This is what they're anticipating. They still say that, you know, they just still have this huge passion for you. Quite a huge passion in some cases. I mean, he's got that whip there. It looks like it's double duty whip here. And so this person is like very determined to overcome any rivals to your affection. They're determined that you will overcome any rivals to their affection. And they're sort of like changing their outlook on things. We saw that with the Hanged Man as well. It's about going within to get wisdom, taking a break in order to see a more positive way forward, learning what you need to let go of in order to embrace what you really want. So even if this person has stepped away, or even if they do step away in the future, will they step away? No, I don't feel like they will. Maybe you will, or in the past this person did. This is just going to be a false retreat. It's a tactic. This person is very tactical, okay? And what they do when they pull their energy back is expect you to chase them, or expect you to lower your guards down enough so that they can come in and like swoop in from the other direction, so you don't see them coming, and they can approach you in whatever way they want to approach you to get whatever results they want to get from you. So take it how it resonates here. There's defensive energy with this person, but again, they have a lot of passion for you. And they do, you know, I mean, this is kind of a cool character. And I think their passion for you is very strong, and they like that on one hand, but on the other hand, they're a little resistant to that because it makes them want to express deep emotions, which they would prefer not to express, okay, even though they feel them. Again, this person's like an alien to me. I've got a fire stellium, so I was like, if you feel something, you know, show it. Like, why wouldn't you? Like, I don't get it. I mean, within reason, right? So this is your person, though, guys. And so if this doesn't resonate, feel free to choose another group, or go to my playlists down below, choose another reading. But this person is wanting to come forward. I mean, you might not even see them coming. They might be, I mean, they're strategizing. So going forward, you might not even see them coming. And they'll be there, and then they're going to surprise you, just like he's like showing up inside of her tent with a really long dildo with a whip on the end. So that's kind of a surprise, right? Hello. She's relaxing, and he's showing up with that. Like, look what I have. So it could be that kind of a surprise as well. So anything from the Seven of Wands that we need to look at? Just that, yeah, this person, yeah, they want to bring clarity to the situation. They're saying they want to bring clarity to the situation with the Sun and the Seven of Wands. And when they bring clarity to the situation, when they express themselves, the truth of their feelings or some other truth, you know, it's going to be done like in a very sort of almost like a kid way, you know, with these two knaves being here. Like whisper it. They're so unused to expressing themselves and their feelings that that it almost comes out like a whisper, okay? So, I mean, this card talks about that, and that makes sense to me for the rest of the reading, because this is the energy of this person emotionally speaking. Their emotional intelligence has not been, you know, one of their favorite qualities. It's not something that they've chosen to really develop. So they would probably just like try to overcome your doubts or any concerns that you have through just kind of like whispering or hinting. But if they do say something, it's going to be like very clipped and short and quietly. So, but they do want to give you clarity about how they feel and how they feel about any jealousy or anything like that, or any other concerns or any doubts, and also about any situations that the two of you face going forward. And so maybe this is how you guys will both communicate. Maybe you're going to whisper in this person's ear and stuff like that. Yeah, I knew a young girl many years ago in a relationship, and he did something very nice for her, but there was an audience, right? There was a lot of people there. And so rather than like express herself. Like, she didn't feel comfortable enough to express herself in front of like the whole room full of people to thank him for what he had done. So she instead just kind of motioned him over to her and whispered into his ear, you know, thank you. And he understood and received that very well because he knew who his partner was and what she was about. So it's that kind of almost a shyness with regards to feelings. So let's get some cards from, before I talk forever, the Sexy Messages deck, Shamanic Peacemakers deck. I want you to be the mother of my children. So you guys could have talked about that in the past. Like I said, you know, that looks like that was something that was on this person's mind, even if they didn't express it. That maybe that was something they were hoping would happen, that you would, you know, end up conceiving. I love to be persuaded. Now, it's funny that that card came out because I was thinking about the Magician earlier today. I don't know, don't ask. And yesterday, I'm just driving along, living my life, and tarot cards are popping in my head. And one of them was the Magician, and the Magician loves to persuade people. And actually, I was just thinking to myself, I don't like to persuade people. You need to take me at face value and trust what I'm saying, because I'm used to people in my life knowing that if I say something in a certain kind of way with a certain conviction, then I probably have spent hours researching it and therefore know what the fuck I'm talking about. So I don't like to have to sell. Okay, whatever. It's not about me. But if you've ever taken, you know, I don't remember, there's some sort of a test you can take to tell you what your skills are. And one of my skills is not woo, W-O-O, and that is actually a skill. I had a friend whose skill was woo, and always trying to persuade you, always trying to say the right thing. Sometimes it worked, sometimes it was just annoying, you know, to get you to do what they wanted you to do. But this person is somebody that likes that. They like to be wooed, okay? I'm afraid that my feelings for you have become obsessive. I can't control myself, okay? So you always, you know what, I have noticed that to be true. When you have an individual like this reminds me of a friend I had in high school and to college, from my teens to my 20s, and they would always have this expression on their face, always holding in how they really felt about stuff. And then all of a sudden, they would just get triggered, and they were like a roaring lion. I think, yeah, she was a Leo. A roaring lion would just like, wow, like where did that even come from? Not towards me, because she knew better, but just in general, this is just this underlying passion simmering beneath the surface of this King of Swords, you know, for you guys, group 2, and it's like it's like an obsession for them. They feel like, and they can't control themselves. So when I say that this person has such a passion for you, that it's almost like that passion is perceived as a bad thing, this is the reason why. So it's a bad thing and a good thing. It's a bad thing because they can't control themselves, and this is somebody that needs to feel in control. See? I have a desire to spank you, okay? Very King of Swords energy. And King of Swords archetypes do include like Mickey Rourke, and Mickey Rourke was in 9.5 weeks. And so what does he do in 9.5 weeks? He plays little mind games. I mean, that's an extreme and toxic version. I'm not saying that's your person. I'm saying that there's a parallel in the sense that spanking is not off the menu for this person. They do like to, it's a very alpha male sort of vibe here. They like to almost like Darth Vader sort of vibe. If Darth Vader was sexy, maybe before he became Darth Vader and he was Anakin, right? There is kind of a shadow side to your person, and it comes out in the form of that desire to spank you here. We've got him here with his whip, right? See, I want to control you in life and in bed. I fantasize about taking you from behind. Another power move. Lord, I'm trying to create a life that you deserve. Yeah. And then sex me up. I need to take the pressure off. I should say so. If they wouldn't, you know, this person's like a pressure cooker, right? You know how, like, if you have a crock pot on or anything like that, if you're cooking and you've got a pot on the stove and the lid's on it for too long, and then you open the lid and then all the steam comes out, this is your person. They need you to come take their lid off. They need to learn to do that for themselves. Who is this person? Let me call them. I'm going to Dr. Phil them. I'm going to give them some advice, because They're stressing me out. All right. I mean, if you're into it, whatever. No judgment. I'm just teasing, but I've known people like this, and those are the people that come to mind. I'm so lonely. Aw. Well, it makes sense. We keep everybody at arm's length because you're too afraid of being emotionally available, and or you're just always like being stoic. Yeah, you're gonna be lonely. I see you. Ooh, creepy. Yeah. So yeah, they're definitely watching you. I feel like I can't compare to you. That makes me insecure. Yeah, that jealousy that I talked about earlier, thinking that maybe you have a lot of options or more romantic options than they do, and or just like you got it going on in a way that they feel like the card says that they can't compare to you, and it makes them feel insecure. All right, group 2, this is all I've got for you. Link for the extended will be down below. I'm taking it over there where I'm going to pull some more tarot cards as well as some messages from this person to see, what else they want to say to you. So this is going to be more of like a general reading over there in the extended where we're going to, just find out what's up with this person and then get advice and guidance on, how to manifest this person in the kind of relationship that you want. See what Spirit has to tell you and how you can do that. So, follow me over there if you feel guided. Otherwise, you know the drill. Like, share, subscribe, comment. If this was your reading, I'd love to read your comment. If you'd like a private reading, my contact information is in the description box. And thanks to those of you who have gotten private readings from me. If you order a private reading from me through Gumroad or my website, follow the instructions, please, where it says where it says that I'm going to contact you via the email that's associated with your payment method. So don't forget to check that email, okay? And so if you are on Patreon, thanks for being a patron. I appreciate you guys, my Instagram followers too. I love all my viewers, and thank you guys for watching, taking it to the extended. Welcome, group 3. Thanks for tuning into your reading. I hope you guys are doing well. So go ahead and think about your person, your love interest, the one that you came to the reading for. I'm going to try to get some sexy messages from this person. Angels, spirits, and guides for the strongest collective energy of everyone who chose group 3. How does this person feel about their sexual chemistry, their sexual connection? How does group 3's person feel about their sexual connection? What sexy messages does their person have for them, please? Excuse me. We've got the Queen of Wands. We've got the Judgment card. We've got the Knave of Chalices. We've got the Tower. Four of Wands, clarifying the Judgment. Bunch of other cards flying out. We've got the Eight of Swords, clarifying the Knave of Chalices or the Page of Cups, and also the Fool came out. Okay. Back of the deck we have the Seven of Swords. Okay, group 3, your person thinks you're hot, hot, hot. They really want you to get naked in front of them. They want to watch you undress. They just can't believe their luck anytime that they're intimate with you, especially like in the past. So this is probably for people who've already had sex with this person. This person like really loved to watch you take your clothes off or just do like little activities of daily living. Like whatever you were doing in their presence, especially if it was like removing your clothes or getting ready, they like to watch you, okay? This has been quite disruptive to your person with the Tower clarifying that Queen of Wands. Like seeing you as this, feisty, confident, self-assured person. Whether you're that way or not, this is how your person is seeing you. And of course, it's a general reading, so flip-flop it if it needs to go the other way around. But the Tower is a card of climax, okay? It's a card of volatility. It's a card of war, okay? It's a lot of energy behind the Tower. We've got the Sun card, yeah, fusion, right? Isn't the Sun like the ultimate nuclear reactor? The chemistry between the two of you was and is, you know, yeah, pretty much is off the chain. Very hot. There's a lot of warmth between the two of you. This does soften the blow of the Tower card, which can mean, you know, a very disruptive ending. That sort of thing. And yeah, maybe it has ended between the two of you with that Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. It could represent conflict, but I think the conflict comes from how passionately this person desires you, the chemistry between the two of you, okay? So it could be a third-party situation, or it could have been, like maybe some of you were, I hope this isn't too graphic, it probably is, like, what do I know, okay? I'm a grown-up, so being on YouTube and having to worry about naked cartoon characters possibly triggering someone is kind of like an interesting and maybe not that wonderful of a concept for me, but regardless, with the 3 people on that Tower card, it does show like an outside interference here. So take it how it resonates. But this person does feel like you're fire, okay? They just absolutely think you're sexy. Very strong fire sign energy coming through, but it could be any sign. We've also got, you know, the Judgment card. Judgment is scorpionic energy. We've got some water sign energy as well. We've got some Aquarius and some air sign and stuff too. So looks like at present, your person has seen the writing on the wall. So for some of you, this person and you have reconciled. If you haven't reconciled yet, you're going to reconcile. Your person saying they want to reconcile with you. The reunion card is here. This person's wanting to take what might have been just like fun times and passion and playtime in the past, and what might have been quite disruptive and overwhelming for them in the past. They're wanting to take that and start again, okay? Because we've got a card of renewal here, and then we've got a card of new beginnings here. So your person is talking about having that again with you, okay? So yeah, at present they really are feeling you. They are, you know, for some of you this could have been love at first sight. Maybe that's explaining like the impact of the passion and the chemistry that the two of you share. Your person's talking about that they, you know, they could have heard something. They could have heard something, whether that be a song that resonated with their soul and taught them a lesson, or your voice, or news about you that has sort of changed them on a spiritual level, okay? So it's like whatever they heard, even if it's their own thoughts or the voice of spirit with that cherub right there, it has changed them on a spiritual level. And you know, for some of you, if you're manifesting this person, you're doing your affirmations and you're thinking for them, then they're hearing those thoughts. This is waking them up. Okay, this has woken them up, and they could just unexpectedly contact you. You know, come forward. Especially if this connection has been stagnant, they could just unexpectedly reunite with you, and this is what they're saying here. They want to play with you. They really enjoy your company. They just feel like, you know, you guys, if you guys can make up and like just move forward, that and if you do so with a good attitude, in a playful kind of way, in good spirits, high spirits, that you know, that you guys could really be happy together, okay? So going forward, though, we do have the Knave of Chalices, which, you know, is a card of communication. It is also a card of jealousy. So for some of you, you could have had somebody else, or your person could have thought that you had somebody else, because we saw, you know, the chick on the card with 2 men, and we've got a lot of feminines watching, but just apply it how it resonates. And here he is sitting, and he's imagining, you know, behind him that somebody, you know, that the female is with somebody else, okay? So jealousy. So going forward, it looks like, you know, some doubts will slink back into this person's head. And this person is just very intent on reconnecting with you, communicating with you, no matter how much emotional or physical distance is between the two of you. So it's possible that you could reunite with this person. There could be forward movement at present. You guys could even hook up and it could be very passionate and good, and then like there being some distance again between the two of you. But it's not because this person doesn't want to talk to you. It's because your person has doubts, suspicions, and jealousy, and there could be some other distance between the two of you, because we can't ignore the Eight of Swords and the Seven of Swords, which the Seven of Swords is about somebody behaving sneaky and dishonest. So this is underlying, this is the underlying energy, you know, of the reading so far. And they just want to have a new beginning with you, a renewal, okay? And, you know, they understand that it could take work and could take patience, and that you both are going to have to overcome each other's doubts and concerns, and that it's going to take a while for it really to amount to something really good, you know, and long-lasting, or whatever it is that this person is wanting from you. But this person is saying that, you know, they want a new beginning with you, so they're wanting to persevere. They're hoping that you're going to persevere, okay, in this connection. And that will mean, you know, getting you out of your head and more into your body. That'll mean, like with this card, that, yeah, you could have some resistance towards this person. They fully expect that. That even if through the passion of your love for one another and your desire and attraction to one another, you guys have a renewal that amounts in, like, you guys having a good time, that these underlying issues will still be present with that devil in the background. And she's looking over her shoulder at that devil in the background. And he's kind of holding her down, and she's scratching his back. So it's like there's a little pain involved in this pleasure. It has to do with jealousy and third party for the most part. And a third party can be another lover. It could be family, friends, money, work, anything that interferes in the connection. So she's looking over her shoulder at whatever is concerning her, whether that's your person looking over their shoulder, or you, or both of you guys like looking, watching your back here. And they know they have to win over, like the one who was wronged here, the other one knows that they have to win over, you know, win over your mind in order for your body to be fully receptive to them and to their advances, okay? For you to totally relax with them. So again, I do get like this feeling of, yeah, just like a surprising like hookup where you guys just cannot resist one another, and it's just too much, and it just takes you guys over, and it's fantastic. And then you guys like sober up, or you not sober up, maybe sober up, but you guys come to your senses the next day or the next week, and you realize like, oh, okay, now that we've gotten that passion out of our system that we've been holding back for so long, or now that we've really, you know, wore each other out in the bedroom, and it's been good and great and all fantastic and everything, and rocked each other's world, you know, now we have to deal with some stuff, and I'm not sure how to talk about that. All I know is I'm going to talk about that and make group 3, you know, feel safe, and address group 3's doubts and concerns, and let group 3 know that, you know, I was a fool and I do want a new beginning here. So this person, yeah, I feel like this person could just come forward, and like, it could be an erotic outburst, and they just show up, you know, and let you know how they feel. You know, and just kind of like, it can happen surprisingly, unexpectedly, in a big way, that this person reaches you, gives you good news, or reunites with you, or if you guys are still together, you know, basically, you know, seduces you, okay? And then, you know, but the main thing underneath it all is the desire for a new beginning here. They feel like, you know, good thing about this is in this deck, this card talks about it being like magic between the two of you, and about the sex actually freeing you guys both up from your concerns and your doubts and your uncertainty. And it does, this whole situation, this whole scenario, you know, however crazy or exciting and surprising it is, there is a sense of it causing one or both of you to surrender to your love for one another. So I do get like spontaneous energy here though, okay? Yeah, I think, you know, however this person acted in the past, they're not going to be acting that way going forward. There is going to be a change for the better here with this Wheel of Fortune clarifying the Fool card, okay? So definitely going to be a change to foolish behavior. And, you know, there is a favorable destiny in store for you guys. This is something where you guys are going to seize the day. You guys have these desires for one another, these feelings for one another. And I feel like that is going to be changing, but for the better, okay? this person is going to be watching themselves, and you're probably going to be watching them to, you know, see how trustworthy they are and what strategies you each need to employ in the relationship to get what you want out of it and to have the best possible time. And I really love this King of Wands card here. This is this was underneath the Seven of Swords. So this person embracing you, this person wanting to be your King of Wands soulmate. We've got a match here, Queen of Wands, King of Wands. This person wanting to be your King of Wands and embrace you, keep you warm, and be a bold leader. This person could be very powerfully charming and courageous. This person is wanting a relationship where they're wanting a strong relationship, and they want to give you plenty of affection and passion. And I feel like that probably comes easy to you guys, but when you guys start thinking too much, especially about, you know, any wrongs in the relationship, that's when you guys hit a snafu, and this is what you guys need to work through or talk about, and we'll be talking about. But I feel like you know, maybe you both have a temper and you have to kind of like be careful not to trigger one another, but it's just because you have so much passion for one another. So let's get you some other cards here. And if this reading is resonating, then please let me know by commenting, liking, and subscribing. There will be an extended for this where we will get into, yeah, more about your guys' like relationship and messages from your person and advice. But for now, let's see what this person would say to you. Like, what sexy messages does Group 3's person have for them? If Group 3's person had no fear and no filter, please. I find you so erotic, I can hardly control myself. Yeah, definitely, this person just can hardly control themselves. Like, you make them crazy, right? I mean, whether you're with somebody else or not, and maybe this is just what they're imagining, they want to come up with an axe behind that dude. They just really think you're beautiful, you're hot, you're sexy. He's on the edge of his seat over her. Because, yeah, it's just like lots of warmth, lots of good feelings between the two of you. Happy memories, happy thoughts about the future. Probably can see each other's souls in each other's eyes. Not trying to be corny, this is really what is coming through. I'm asking myself, do you find me attractive? Okay, so this person could be hard on themselves without coming out on top of the Judgment card. The Judgment card can tell us that we need to be less critical and judgmental of ourselves than others. So maybe this person doesn't think that they're as attractive as they used to be, or that they should be, or that you're just so attractive. It's like, you know, maybe they fear that they don't measure up to you. But at the back of the deck, we've got, I can't stand it when you are with someone else. So the fact that some of you are with somebody else, and, you know, the fact that some of you are with somebody else puts doubts in this person's head. And I don't even feel like it really matters what that other person looks like. It's just the fact that you would be with somebody else that upsets this person or makes them feel insecure. It feeds into their insecurities about their appearance and like their attractiveness, okay? You make me see who I am. Yeah, I definitely see this person seeing like themselves in you. This is similar to a previous group where you guys could see yourselves in one another's eyes, and it's very romantic, this energy, but it's also very sweet, okay? And when you know, whatever's happened in this connection, whatever stagnation has occurred and the reasons for that, this person is giving it a lot of thought, and it's helped them to sort of see like the good and the bad about themselves. And you know, just things that they don't particularly like that much about themselves, that devil energy, any codependencies, greed, manipulation, envy, obsessions, like things of that nature. Just apply it how it resonates. I want you to slowly take your clothes off in front of me, making it impossible for me to hold back. Okay, so take notes, guys. Next time you're with this person behind closed doors, do a little strip tease, they're gonna attack your ass, and it's gonna be on. Sorry. But yeah, this person definitely wants you to make it impossible for them to hold back, okay? I don't think that It's gonna take much to make this person lose control sexually anyway. But yeah, they like it when you do that. Your body is so beautiful, and I wish you could see what I see. So if you have any sort of misgivings about your appearance or your body image issues, letting you know that your body is beautiful regardless, okay? I'm afraid that my feelings for you have become obsessive. I can't control myself. Yeah, they definitely cannot control themselves. Go out with the Tower and the previous message that come out, as well as just like everything. I want your body desperately. This person's wanting your body desperately, group 3. My love, there's only you in my life, the only thing that's bright, my first love. You're every breath I take, you're every step I make. So this is a love at first sight or a first love type situation, but this is more than, you know, a sexual thing. This attraction is, it's a love match as well, a soulmate match. There is love in this connection, and this person, yeah, like your every breath I take, your every step I make, that is pretty obsessive. But, you know, this person, you know, they're feeling you, that they're loving you. I must own you. They must own you, guys. And I will travel just to be close to you for those that live at a distance, or if this person and you have been emotionally distant from one another. Spirit is saying that they will travel. And this person's saying they will travel to be close to you. They will, they want to close the distance between the two of you. Just going to use the Love Oracle. Which one is this? Oh, okay. Lord Byron. So I'm drawn to this middle one. It says, love will find a way through paths where wolves fear to prey. That's freaking awesome. Okay, because that's just validation from Spirit for me. That what I said about you guys, yeah, everything I just said. Yeah, what she said, you know, I will travel to be close to you. I said physically they'll travel to be close to you, and or emotionally they'll travel to be close to you in terms of closing the distance between the two of you. What does that mean? This is clarifying that they love you, and because of that they will find a way. And so they will find a way through anything, basically, that they will find a way through paths where wolves fear to prey. So scary places they'll go for you. They will, you know, walk that shady, shadowy night of the moon card where you have to face your fears in order to get to the sunlight, right? They will go through that. They will face their subconscious. They will face their fears. They will face the unknown, is what this person is saying, to close the distance between the two of you. It's really awesome. Yep. Okay, these fell out, so let's acknowledge them real quick. We've got, one day I will go down on one knee and offer you a lifetime of love. I will go through hell for you. Goes along with that one, doesn't it? They will, you know, tread paths and go through paths where wolves fear to prey. They will go through hell for you. And one final message, please, Spirit, for this group before taking it to the extended. I want to spend the rest of my life with you by my side. It's pretty serious stuff, guys. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the reading. The link for the extended will be down below, where we're going to get more tarot cards. We're going to get messages from your person from multiple different message decks, as well as the Moonology deck for advice, and Island Time Wellness and how to manifest this person. So if you feel like it, follow me over there. Thanks for supporting the channel. For those of you who do regularly follow me over there and get personal readings, and if you'd like a personal reading, my contact information is below. Please comment, subscribe, and hit the bell to receive a notification. My next video will likely be how do they feel for you. So if you don't want to miss that, hit that bell, and I'm going to take it to the extended. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys next time.